All right, guys. Hi, welcome back. All right, so this is going to be today's topic, and this is going to be for the 1st of November. So welcome to November, guys. All right, as always, you can enter to win a free read with me by writing the word compassion in the comment section. I choose at least one subscriber each week to do a free read for them. I did one last night, actually, for a winner for this week, and so now we're moving on forward from here. So I haven't chosen anybody else yet. The other thing I wanted to mention is don't forget that also starting November 1st, I will be doing a giveaway every single day, totally different items. And that'll happen, let's see, all of November and all of December. And that is going to happen on my bonus general messages that I put out every day. Okay, so feel free to enter to win there, and I'll show you each day what the item is that I'll be giving away. Okay, so it's just a way for me to say thank you guys for being a part of my world. Moonlight. Let's start this reading. Oh, I like this. Moonlight is talking, for me, it's talking about the things that are being illuminated that have been in shadows up until now. And really something very soothing, very peaceful, something that has possibly great emotional pull upon us as well. I feel like there's a new sense of awareness and wisdom that comes from this. And it is in reference to how do I put it? It's like about embracing our shadow side. That's a beautiful side of us as well, right? That's a side of us that carries the other part of our life story. And there's nothing about that isn't a part of us. But to understand it better, possibly to understand others better, for both their light and bright selves, and also the things that are maybe less visible or less easy to access and comprehend. There is I want to say that there's a profound sense of awareness, understanding, acceptance of this. So it's putting the darker side into something that's much more, I don't want to use the word sweet, but it's not unsavory. Let's put it that way. Okay, tell me where this is taking us then. Where is this taking us? I hear a backup alarm outside. The Empress in the reverse and the Three of Wands in the upright. So this is taking us down the road. If we're looking at the idea of moonlight, this could be some of you are divorced and now you are looking into your future. It doesn't matter if you're masculine or feminine. This could be you recognizing where putting more energy into a current situation is not going to yield what you would like it to. Therefore, it may be time to move forward into connections or move forward in the way you think about yourself so that you can have the happiness and success that you want to have and that you deserve. You might also be realizing that something really took the wind out of your sails. Something made you feel less than. Someone made you hurt. Something, made you feel less confident. This can be an Empress who doesn't feel very, like you haven't appreciated yourself in a long time, but maybe you let scenarios get in your head that then made you not feel proud of yourself or depleted how you feel. And you know that that's not true. You do know this. You are welcoming in brighter days ahead, whether you're feminine, even though you felt some kind of a way, and there might have been a heck of a lot of sadness, the logical, realistic, confident you also knows that's hogwash. Sometimes people don't treat you well, or sometimes people treat you right out awful. And the problem is always in them, never in you. Somebody who doesn't treat you like you have worth, that is, trust me, they probably treat tons of people like they don't have worth, because it usually stems from something within them. Maybe they're the ones who feel like they don't have worth, so they want to project that onto you. It's like you are aware of the shadow is what I want to say. And even though it doesn't mean that it doesn't still suck to have to deal with it, both your shadow and someone else's, you also are rational and you pull yourself together and you go, I do know what this is, even though, God, it sucks to have to feel it. It sucks to have to deal with somebody who's treated me this way. It sucks to feel this way or let myself feel this way. So you know what? I'm going to look forward to brighter times ahead. This is good. I mean, this is like really good. That Three of Wands is an incredibly powerful card. Hanged Man in the reverse. You are done sacrificing your own self. You're going to go ahead and move toward happier times. And, you know, all that backup alarms, I'm guessing you guys will be able to hear that. And the garbage dump truck. You are dumping the garbage out of your life. All the heavy stuff that you lugged around from past relationships or maybe a past phase of your life. Maybe you are realizing that there was much that you had accumulated that was heavy stuff that you don't want to bring with you. So right now we have Libra, Taurus, and now we have Pisces for our major arcana out right now. Maybe some of you felt like someone, you know, didn't wind up tying the knot with you and you started to feel like, I guess maybe they didn't think I was good enough. No, you know that that's not the case. Here's what you're done with. You're done with people that get bogged down, that can't come forward with courage or follow what their heart wants. And you're done with people who treat you like you are less than, with that Empress in the reverse. This is what you're done with. This is what you won't sacrifice your precious loving energy anymore to give it to situations that don't move forward and that make you feel less than. Because that Empress is showing up again in the reverse out of a totally different deck. This was, but you're seeing it through the eyes now of, wait a second, somebody else had their issues that then they put on me, but then I also had the choice to say, I'm not giving to situations that make me feel that way. Why would I? Somebody might have been very chaotic too, because this is actually Loki, god of chaos, who's riding this bird. You're like, I do not want chaos anymore. And I don't want to, maybe somebody kind of swept you off your feet. Maybe they told you that you were amazing at first, and then they kind of like just the bottom dropped out of everything. Somebody was chaotic. They didn't have staying power. They made promises that they weren't really capable of keeping, but they never had been. It wasn't like they changed their mind on you. It's that someone, also this is only a night. You keep showing up as an Empress who hasn't been treated with the respect that an Empress deserves. But at every turn, you keep showing up as, you know, Emperor, Empress energy. So you wouldn't have matched with a knight at any point, right? Particularly one that is wild and all over the place like Loki is. One who creates chaos wherever they go. Of course, they were drawn to you. Who wouldn't be? You're an Emperor, Empress. You've got that vibe. Everyone is going to be attracted to you. But the wild ones are going to come towards you too. And they're not going to have any of the ability to match. You're going toward happiness. You just got the 9 of Cups with that 3 of Wands. So many of you have identified where the problem was. The problem was you gave too much, right? You were somebody who was patient and was trying to figure out, okay, what is going on here? What is going on with that person? What is going on with me? You sacrificed a ton. This does not have to be about romance. This could have everything to do with, the Empress can be a boss, can be a mother, can be like you might have been giving so much of yourself and maybe you didn't receive, like you were everybody's rock. You've been everybody's go-to person and you didn't really get respected for it. Instead, it was like an expectation that you're supposed to do that for everybody. And I think that you're like, oh, that's not good. I'm glad that they know how competent I am. I'm glad that they do know that I'm the person who is the glue that holds stuff together. But don't you expect that of me and not give me respect? You know, it's like, I feel like you're kind of saying, you are a grown up now. You need to act like one. You don't get to mouth off, I'm the mama here or I'm the papa here. You don't disrespect the mama or the papa. Like you're laying down some ground rules, and you're most importantly, you're shifting your focus to what is happy and healthy for you. I feel like this is very much focused on only one person in this reading, who is identifying and regaining a commitment to themselves. They're identifying that that's what they need to do for themselves, and they are being committed to that and not feeling bad about it. I think that's probably the other big component. This is like, you kidding me? I deserve to be happy. I deserve to be treated well. And there's a whole life ahead for me. For some of you, you could be a more mature masculine or feminine that I'm reading this about. You could identify as somebody, if you're Empress status, either you're a very old soul and you're young, or you're somebody who is more advanced, more mature in chronological age. We do see 51 here as the very first card out. Maybe the 50s makes sense to you, but this is a second lease on life for many of you. It's my opportunity to be really happy. In fact, it's almost like the universe has been telling you it is time to be really happy. Now, this card came out sideways, but it's the Three of Cups. It's time to hang out with your friends, to almost be silly again, to go through a second childhood, to have, like, instead of babysitting for the grandkids, or instead of like fixing somebody's vehicle or whatever it was, that you were always there, always the person who stepped up and did things for your kids or your family, or you were always the one who, took care of business, handled everything. You're like, no, this weekend I'm actually not going to be babysitting, or this weekend I'm not fixing your truck. I'm actually going to go out and I'm getting together with some friends of mine. And everybody's like, wait, what? You mean you have a life? I thought you were devoted just to making my life good. I got a life too, and I'm going to kick up my heels. I'm going to have a ball. I feel like some of you, this is a very exciting thing. This new adventure that you are on is an adventure that is taking you away from hurts. I feel like some of you did a lot for everybody in your life, and you still always somehow felt like that was the role I played. I was the person who, created a wonderful space for people to congregate, and they forgot to even say, hey, thanks for making these amazing meals for us. And then they leave with a house full of dirty dishes, and then I clean up afterwards. So there's like a sense of isolation here, and you're like, I'm totally not going to feel that way. They can go to a restaurant. I'm not going to be their restaurant. There's like a moment where you go, wait a second, I don't need to be sad about any of this. And I certainly don't need to feel lonely. If it was in a relationship, maybe there was a loneliness, maybe a partner didn't treat you well, whether you're masculine or feminine. And now you're saying, I'm actually going to go spend my time with people that enjoy my company, that tell me that they care about me. I'm going to maybe first start spending more time doing things, engaging with friends, or joining groups that are like, play groups, whatever that means, whatever your version of a hobby is, or fun. And you are moving away from a sense of loneliness and a sense of isolation. I think that's such a beautiful vibe to be in. You have such good times up ahead, but it's because you are making the change, because it starts with understanding what you deserve. And you know how when you understand what you deserve, how that changes things sometimes? Well, behold, the King of Wands. Now, admittedly, we're seeing a female King of Wands. So again, it just goes to prove that it does not matter what gender. I don't ever read for genders. I read for energy, right? So all along, I could have been talking about a man here, or I could have been talking about a woman. Doesn't matter who shows up in your life as you're having more fun, as you're engaging with people who care about you, and laughing, and really starting to forget isolation, loneliness, and sadness, and kind of being overlooked. Somebody in your life is carrying a torch for you. Somebody sees you and really sees you. I mean, they're looking straight at you. This is somebody passionate. This is somebody loving. Could be a masculine or a feminine, but it is showing up as a King of Wands. This is somebody who, for all those times that maybe things were kind of cold and maybe you gave a lot of yourself and you didn't get anything back, this is the person who They see you for what you are, and they have so much passion for you. I don't think you're going to be single very long with this Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. This person may not want to be single either. This person may look at you and go, you're a freaking catch. This is how you show up to them. And they don't want to see you walking around single because somebody else is going to snatch you up, especially looking that attractive. Somebody knows. They know what your worth and value is. I don't see this as lacking in any kind of abundance at all. I see this as somebody who wants to take you off the market. I don't know if you're going to be ready to hop into a new romance or not, but somebody sure would like to capture your attention. Seven of Swords in the reverse. This is not somebody who's trying to put the moves on you, that's trying to come across as like looking good, smelling good, but really they've got all kinds of other ideas like they just want you to do for them. This isn't somebody who is trying to like basically be selfish or hoard your beautiful energy for their benefit. There's none of that here. This is somebody who would openly tell you, heck yeah, I want to take you off the market. You're amazing. Somebody else is going to get with you if I don't ask you out right now, if I don't get a chance to start getting to know you and I hope that you fall for me. A lot of people are going to want to be with you and I don't want to miss my opportunity. This is like, if somebody asks you out, I feel like that's the vibe in which they approach you. It's like, well, I didn't want to wait because I figured somebody else would ask you out first if I didn't make my move now. So it might not be the right time or place, but can I get your number? You know, it's like this could be a very straightforward, to the point, and kind of a surprise. Like you might even think they come on a little strong, but I think it's real sincere in this storyline. This is incredibly sincere. Ooh. There's your Nine of Cups again. Remember how, first off, sorry, but you got Eight of Swords in the reverse. This is like, if you had decided, look, I'm going to be happy, I'm going to spend time with friends, I'm not going to be lonely, but you hadn't really given thought to romance. There is something about this, that the way somebody approaches you, it does set you free of one last thing. If you had said, oh, I'm not looking for romance, I'm not interested in another partnership, I just want to be single. And yet something about the way this person approaches you, it changes your mind about that. You're not holding back. You're not staying isolated. And it's almost like your little angels, you were putting them in a little bit of a cage saying, no, I don't want to be guided to the next love. I don't want the next love. I just want to be happy and have friends and enjoy my life for a little bit, feel respected, you know, not be isolated. And then you meet somebody and you go, all right, my little angels, what am I supposed to do here? Let me open up to what my subconscious is telling me about this person. Do I want to say yes to them? Do I want to go out on a date? I don't know if I want to go out on a date. I feel like this reading is only for those of you who've been reluctant about dating. There's still a lot of worry here, but like I said, you also have the Nine of Cups. So there is a lot of reluctance, and these cards all came out in a slew. They were face down. This one was face up and at an angle. So there's still like, I feel like it's going to be a proceed with caution kind of potential romance. Is this what I saw in my future? Oh, I don't know. I'm a little bit nervous here. But at the same time, I feel like you just can't help the temptation. You could even say, what will other people think of me if I start dating maybe this soon after I'm divorced? Or what will, you know, there may be a moment where you start also like really staring at yourself. If you're being self-critical, oh, please don't do that to your beautiful self. Masculine or feminine, if you look at yourself with loving eyes, see the beauty of your body, your physique, everything that you are. You are a beautiful being. This could be you picking yourself apart saying, yeah, but I'm sure that it would probably fall apart. Somebody won't really care about me. No. That's all your own worries up here. And if it's worries about what will people say, who cares? Are they living your life? No, because that's the point. It's your life. So all of this is the reason I'm so dismissive of all that, is because this card is one of worries that they shouldn't really count. They're only worries, and we can waste so much of our precious energy being worried. So Wear your sexy red outfit, whether you're masculine or feminine. Be flashy, be bold, be who you are, who you want to be. Know that you are alluring. That's some of you, I feel like you're in disbelief that somebody is approaching you. Like maybe there's even a, look, I've been everybody's workhorse, so what do you want from me? You couldn't really be attracted to me because you think I'm attractive, right? Yes, you are attractive. This is you like flirting with the idea of, could I really wear that bright lipstick and that kind of really exciting outfit that I've been a little shy to wear because I think, well, it's probably not the right, whatever age bracket. I'm sorry, I'm one of these people where I cannot stand the fact that there's all these supposed rules about what age you can wear what. I none of that. I'm 41 and I'll wear a bikini until I'm 90. I'm very comfortable. It's not because I got a great body. It's because I'm fine. It is what it is. I don't want society to dictate what I'm supposed to be comfortable in. I'm going to be comfortable. And that's, I think, what you are saying. There's a little bit of I feel like this flare inside of you that goes, I can be me. I am sexy. Maybe I wasn't treated that way in the past, but I actually am. This is you regaining confidence. You're tempted to really let yourself shine. And you're so close because you know that you could have a romantic and passionate connection if you wanted to allow yourself to have it. You also know that maybe you have not flirted in a long time, but I'm actually good at that. It's just been a long time since I got to practice. So do I do it? Yeah, I think you're going to. I think you're going to do it now, not wait until later. Maybe you said, well, I'm certainly not going to be looking for a romance anytime soon. Maybe years from now. First, I'm just going to spend time with my friends. But somebody's attracted to you. They're attracted to you now. Would it give you, I guess this is what it boils down to. Would it give you pleasure to spend some time maybe getting to know this person? Would it give you pleasure to flirt and to go out on a date where you wear your fun, sexy, handsome, attractive outfit, whether you're masculine or feminine? Yes, it would be really fun. So why not go ahead and do it? It doesn't mean that you have to open yourself up to getting heartbroken. It's just like, this is a delight. It doesn't have to be so stressful. I do want to do this right now. Why do I have to wait to allow myself to interact with somebody in a potential romantic sense? You don't have to promise anything. You can just enjoy seeing how it goes one step at a time. It's really a very nice reading because I feel like this is, this almost piggybacks on the bonus read that I did earlier today. Because it was very much about like letting go of one thing from the past and actually feeling really good about letting something go. And now it's very much, I would say, like a reawakening that you get to have fun. You get to romance. You get to do that. Not that you have to, but maybe you had forgotten the thrill of, like interacting with somebody where the two of you are excited to see each other and you're making plans for the next date or when to sit down and have coffee, or, there is a thrill in that when someone is being sincere. It's stressful when you feel like somebody's being insincere and they're messing with you and blah, blah, blah. But this is like, actually, they're not messing with me. They seem to want to get to know me. All right. I'll get to know them. Why not? This will be fun. Anyway, that's what I've got for you guys today. I like the shift in energy. I like the fact that this is like, for those of you who've been single for a long time, and maybe this is like a lighter and brighter vibe. Anyway, they are just stories. So whatever you choose to do, that'll become your reality. I'm not a fortune teller or a psychic. I can't tell you what'll happen in your life. Only you will decide that. But hopefully things like this are just inspirational. And if there's a positive message out of it, awesome, run with it. And if not, release it. Don't let it get in your head and upset you in any way, shape, or form. It is just entertainment. Your choices will always be yours. Bye.